Billionaires are a rare breed. In this video, I'm going to show you the top 10 richest entrepreneurs in the world and what they do to amass their massive fortunes. We're going to look at all those people who worked so hard and so long to get there, who are now lazing in the sun on a yacht riding the high seas. Today, we are going over the top 10 richest entrepreneurs in the world in 2022. Number 10. Larry Ellison with $87.2 billion. After leaving college in 1977, Larry Ellison, like many others on this list, attributes his massive wealth to the digital revolution. As a startup, he founded Oracle and grew it into one of the biggest software and database companies in the world. Oracle's current market evaluation is $187.7 billion, and Ellison has kept more than 40% of the company's stock. Ellison built his wealth on his own, but thanks to significant investment he made in Tesla, he obtained a net return of more than 1000% prior to the company's phenomenal climb. He joined the Tesla board of directors in 2018, but the company announced in June that he would leave. Despite this, he still holds roughly 1.5% of the company's outstanding shares. Ellison's net worth is $87.2 billion, is listed on the Bloomberg list of billionaires, although it has increased significantly in the last 2 or 3 months by $921 million. Number 9. Steve Ballmer with $91.9 billion. Ballmer, the 9th name on this list, is current owner of Los Angeles Clippers and the former CEO of Microsoft. Both his team's success as well as his continuous ownership of Microsoft stock have contributed to his success. In 1980, Ballmer joined Microsoft as employee number 30 after leaving Stanford's MBA program at the age of 24. Microsoft's effort to overtake Google in terms of search engine capabilities and Apple in terms of mobile devices were led by Ballmer. In the same year that he acquired the NBA's Los Angeles Clippers for $2 billion and resigned from Microsoft as a billionaire. Since 2014, he has increased his philanthropy, giving more than $2 billion to a donor-advised fund to help lift Americans out of poverty. In 2018, he invested $59 million in social solutions, working as a software developer for non-profits and governmental organizations, and his net worth now stands at a hefty $91.9 billion. Number 8. Sergey Brin. Don't be shocked that Sergey Brin, who is ranked 8th on this list, has a net worth of $95.1 billion. After all, without the person who, along with Larry Page Brin, bought us Google, our life changed forever. Brin co-founded the search engine in 1998. The two met at Stanford, and ever then, nothing has been able to stop them. Brin became Google's president of technology, and Eric Schmidt took over as a CEO in 2001. After establishing parent company Alphabet in 2015, Brin held the top post, later resigning in 2019 after Sundar Pichai became CEO. Brin came from a lowly background and immigrated to the United States in 1979 along with his family. He was only 6 years old at the time. Brin's net worth was in the neighborhood of $100 billion up until 2020, but it currently stands at a very comfortable $95.1 billion. Number 7. Warren Buffett with $96.4 billion. From a paperboy to an entrepreneur, this is the best of a rank to richest story. At the age of 14, Warren Buffett, the most well-known living value investor, filed his first tax return in 1944, presenting his paper routes earning in 1962. He made his first investment in Berkshire Hathaway stock. In 1965, he took majority ownership in the company, and in 1967, he expanded operation to include stakes in insurance. A single class of Berkshire Hathaway shares was worth more than $481,000 as of May 5th, 2022. The corporation now has a $705 billion market capitalization. Buffett, a buy and hold investor, amassed his wealth by purchasing undervalued businesses. Berkshire Hathaway has made investment in a well-known significant company more lately. I'll tell you that its portfolio of fully owned companies include interests in insurance, energy distribution, and consumer goods. Never try to bring up Bitcoin with Warren Buffett. This man gained billions with traditional currency and has strong reservation about cutting-edge digital currencies. Number 6. Gautam Adani with $98.8 billion. The richest guy in Asia and India, Adani will be your host. Assuming control after Mukesh Ambani, a $225 million increases in his $98.8 Adani's father, who had a textile company, is the source of his innate desire to be an entrepreneur. Despite the chances of owning the company, Adani showed little interest in it and decided to follow his own aspiration for a large fortune. Soon after leaving home, Adani entered the diamond industry, where he swiftly became a fortune. After obtaining this capital, he established Adani Enterprises, a company that presently manages a variety of industries in areas like energy, transportation, mining, infrastructures, logistics, cement, and fast-moving consumer goods. Adani's stock market performance, now investments, and involvement in green energy have added more than 40 billion to his net worth in the past year, catapulting him to the top of the wealthy list as a result of India's economic expansion. Number 5. Larry Page with $99.2 billion. Did you know that Larry Page, while only 23 years old, co-founded Google? Larry Page started his journey to fame and money in a college dorm room, similar to several other software millionaires on our list. In 1995, while Page was still a student at Stanford University, he and his friend Sergey Brin developed the idea of improving internet data extraction, because their new search engine technology, Backrub, could analyze supporting links. Page and Brin went on to found Google in 1998, and the rest is history. The company also controls YouTube, and in 2008, after purchasing Android, funded in 2005, Google launched the Android mobile operating system. Page is currently ranked at number 5 on the list of the richest people, thanks to these developments which have propelled him up to the list. Number 4. Bill Gates with $115 billion. Here's a man who was a genuine smarty when he was younger. Bill Gates developed his first piece of software when he was just 13 years old. Whoever thought that this young man would go on to co-found Microsoft? I mean, can you beat that? Since its founding in 1975, the largest computer software company in the world has grown significantly in both and the software industries. Activision Blizzard will be purchased for $68.7 billion. Gates has continued to be actively involved in the businesses, although over the time he sold most of his stocks, keeping just 1% and investing the rest in stocks and other assets. When Microsoft stocks soared following earnings last year in April, Bill Gates only just joined the $100 billion club. Bill has since left Microsoft so that he may focus on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Number 3. Bernard Arnault with $128 billion. Meet the fashion pope. In the realm of fashion, Bernard Arnault is hardly the man with the golden touch. The chairman and CEO of LVMH, the biggest luxury good company in the world, is a Frenchman named Bernard Arnault. Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, and Sephora are among the companies owned by LVMH. Arnault's substantial interest in Christian Dior SE, the holding firm that owns 41.3% of LVMH, is the source of the majority of his holdings. His interest in LVMH plus an additional 6.2% in Christian Dior SE, whether they are held through his family-owned holding company group. An engineer by training, Arnault first demonstrated his ability for business when employed at his father's construction company, where he rose to become president of the organization in 1971. He made Ferret 7 Hour an actual thing. With $128 billion in wealth, Arnault ranks third on the list of the world's richest people and is currently regarded as the richest man in the fashion industries. Number 2. Jeff Bezos is worth $133 billion. When Jeff Bezos first started out at the age of 30, he left the finance industries to start a firm that many people thought was rather silly. Who would have guessed that he would become the second richest man in the world by selling books on Amazon? Amazon began as an online library but has since grown to become one of the biggest shopping websites in the world, with a current valuation over $1 trillion. Bezos is recognized for helping to establish the e-commerce industry, which is today among the biggest in the world. He developed Amazon into a marketplace where customers could buy and sell almost anything, and he constructed one of the most advanced platforms for logistical organization in the world. Amazon didn't stop there. It also added Amazon Prime Video and Amazon Web Services, making it the top cloud service provider today. Andy Jassy took over as CEO of Amazon after Jeff Bezos retired in 2021. Jeff has expanded his business into suborbital space travel and aerospace technology today. His net worth reached $133 billion thanks to a company he created in 2000, which has since grown by another $3.2 billion thanks to the current surge in stock prices. And finally, number 1, Elon Musk with $210 billion. One of the most ambitious, creative and innovative business people with a desire to transform the world is Elon Musk, the planet, and yes, even Mars. The inventor of the space-traveling roadster is smiling all the way to the bank thanks to his success at Tesla, as well as the groundbreaking advancements in batteries and electric vehicles. In 2021, Elon Musk established himself as NASA's go-to man after he was awarded the contract to build the moon lander for the agency's forthcoming trip to Mars. Along with his other endeavors, Elon Musk founded SpaceX, an aerospace engineering company that is even transporting NASA astronauts to the space station and back. SpaceX has had tremendous success with their sustainable, reusable rocket technology. Elon was born in South Africa and graduated from the University of Pennsylvania with a bachelor's degree in economics and physics. For 2 days, he delayed starting a doctoral physics program at Stanford University so he could develop Zip2, one of the first internet navigation systems. He used a portion of the profits from this business to create X.com, the website that would eventually be acquired by eBay Incorporation. After that, Musk could not be stopped, and his current net worth is a whopping $219 billion. He is currently negotiating a $44 billion contract with the social media site Twitter, making him by far the richest man in the world alive. How long do you think Elon Musk will hold the top spot? If you believe someone is coming up fast, make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on any and all top 10 information around the world. I want to thank all of you for stopping by and watching the video. I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you soon.